Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be another Mandela effect video for you guys. You know, the Mandela effect is so funny to me. I have an interesting relationship with her because on the one hand I think she's really stupid and I think we're all just dumb and we remember things wrong. But then on the other hand, the Berenstain damn Bears. I will not frickin' shut up about it because what the hell? I'm still bald about it like 5.5 years later, so whatever. But sometimes I think Mandela effects are more fun than to be taken seriously. I don't really know if I believe we're in a parallel universe. Honestly, I think life is a simulation, so that's my theory on it, is that life is just not real. Nonetheless, you guys tag me in so many Mandela effect TikToks, so I'm here to, you know, chat with you guys about them because I love them regardless. I always think they're fun because it's so fun to just see what people remember and what people don't remember. And I just always say, take these with a grain of salt. It's really alright if you remember something the way it is now, or if you don't, it's fine. It's gonna be okay, I promise. Before we get into the Mandela effects, I would like to thank Yougov for sponsoring today's video. Yougov is the perfect way to earn cash and gift cards just for sharing your opinion, which is super cool. Yougov is basically a site that has polls and surveys on products, public affairs, brands, and politics. For example, right now they have surveys on unemployment, climate change, social issues, and so much more. It's free to join, and as a member, you'll earn points for completing surveys and answering questions via the website or their app. And you'll earn bonus points for completing your first surveys, which is super fun, and also you get points as well for recommending family and friends. You'll also be rewarded for recommending Yougov to family and friends. I love Yougov, and I already know I'm gonna be using my extra cash to freaking organize my house. This is such like a random thing, but I talked about it on my podcast as well, and I will link that down below. Well, actually it's coming out next week. But I have become obsessed with like organization, and I really want to like organize my house, so I had to order like a bunch of things, but luckily I got some extra cash with Yougov. Thank you again to Yougov for sponsoring today's video, and if you guys want to check them out, click the link in the description box below to start making some money. So the first TikTok I saw is about the Pillsbury Doughboy. I swear we've talked about this before, but I'm gonna let it slide because I don't really remember it. But Pillsbury Doughboy, I always remember him having a blue scarf, completely 100% without shadow of a doubt. However, he's always had a white scarf, and I'm like, why would they even do that? Just like from a marketing logistics standpoint, why would they do that? Like, why would they make it blend in with his skin? Like, I feel like that makes no fucking sense. But what do you guys remember? Because when I saw this, I once again was like, have I talked about this before? But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I don't remember it like that. The next Mandela effect is kind of confusing to me. It's basically about the song that never ends. The Mandela effect in it is that this is the song that never ends became this is the song that doesn't end. Which personally, I definitely remember this stupid song being this is the song that never ends. Basically everybody remembers it being this is the song that never ends, obviously. I thought that that was what it was anyway, but apparently it's always been this is the song that doesn't end. Even if you type in just into Google this is the song, it goes immediately to this is the song that never ends. Even has a Wikipedia page about it. This is crazy. A 2008 YouTube video is titled The Song That Never Ends. Why wouldn't they have titled it correctly with The Song That Doesn't End? Like, that's just weird. Anyway, it's apparently from this TV show called Lamb Chop. It's a song that doesn't end, and I remember being this is the song that never ends. You remember? I think everyone actually is on the same page with this one, I feel like. The next Mandela effect is definitely possibly just a me thing, and I'm okay with that. Basically, I was on the phone with my friend Kira, who lives in London, like telling me she ordered Taco Bell, and then I see her pulling out a churro, and I'm like, what the frick? You guys have churros at your Taco Bell? Like, that's so crazy. Tweeted, follow me on Twitter, by the way, because I personally think my tweets are pretty funny. But I did tweet, in fact, just found out Taco Bell in London has churros. I'm so mad. America, step it up, bitches. And then people responded saying, I used to have churros at Taco Bell until 2013. And I'm literally have never been more confused in my life. I love churros like a lot. Like, I really, really like churros, and I will crave them ever so randomly that, like, to me, if Taco Bell had a churro, it would have been so much easier. It would be so great. I would 10 out of 10. I would remember that. Does anyone else remember? Because I would love to know. The next Mandela effect that we're going to talk about is Converse. I also swear I talked about, but you guys have been tagging me in it, so I was like, all right, I'll talk about it again. Converse, I remember the Converse logo being on the outside of the shoe, but if you look at history and time, Converse logo has always been on the inside of the shoe. I've been wearing Converse since I can remember, honestly. I used to have the pink ones. Oh my sister used to have the pink thigh-high Converse! I just remembered that. She loved Avril Lavigne. And so she had those pink, like, high tops, like literally knee-high tops. I think. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure she had them. But I used to always wear Converse as a kid. I used to have the pink and the black ones. Oh my gosh, those were so cute, like, pink and black together. I wonder if they still make those. I would get them now. Nonetheless, I definitely always remember the Converse logo being on the outside of the shoe. However, that has never been the case, and the Converse logo has always been on the inside of the shoe, and many people remember it this way as well. But what do you guys remember? I would love to know. This one I'm confused about. I think that the Thinker, the statue, has had a flip-flop. Basically, I saw this art, like, majors TikTok, like, they completely, like, have an art degree, everything, like, in sculptures, too, which is really odd. And she's saying how she remembers sculpture being like this instead of like this. And now that I'm thinking about it, I remember agreeing with the Mandela effect at first, and maybe I thought that it was like this, but to me, like, this looks right now, and I'm just confused. This looks normal to me, and this might be because I've been doing Mandela effects for so damn long, but like, I don't know if I remember talking about it being like this, but like, to me, a thinker is like this. Like, yeah, I guess you could think like that. And I can see that in my head. And at night in the museum, he also did that. But like, this is thinky too. So now I'm just overall confused, and I wanted to bring it up because I would like to know what you remember. Okay, so the night at the museum one that I wanted to talk about is that basically in the night at the museum, I remember everyone would be like, boom, boom, firepower, because the thinker does that. I can't even say it without cringing. It's like, ugh. People used to do it at school all the time. They would always say it, and they thought they were so cool. However, in the movie, the word is boom, bang, firepower. And you'll be able to find the thinker actually saying boom, boom, firepower, because that's how it was in the trailer, which is potentially, not even gonna act like it doesn't make sense, this is potentially where they got it from. Well, it obviously has to be, but like, to me, I think the reason I would consider it more of a Mandela effect leaning is because why would everyone be quoting the trailer versus the actual movie? And then I guess you could argue, yeah, the trailer is shown more often than, you know, people actually sitting down to watch the movie. But either way, I just want to know what you guys remember, because I personally have never even seen the movie, so to me it would make sense why I would only think it was boom, boom, firepower, because I probably have only seen the trailer. So let me know what you guys think. Especially those who are like, I don't know, Night at the Museum stands, and do those exist? Probably. I would love to know. All right, the next Mandela effect genuinely blew my damn mind. So basically, this Mandela effect revolves around ChickFilA, and it's not the regular ChickFilA Mandela effect that we've talked about a million times. It's the fact that ChickFilA opened in 1946. When the fuck, like, what? Okay, the reason to me why this bothers me so damn much is because I vividly remember, I feel like, ChickFilA opening. And ChickFilA started in like Georgia, so I live in Florida. I know they didn't have ChickFilA in New York, or at least on Long Island, for a really long time. I lived in North Carolina, and I feel like they didn't have ChickFilA when I lived there. But they definitely did, which is so damn weird. And I just feel like I definitely remember ChickFilA, at least, I mean, obviously it became popular later, but was it even a thing when we were kids? I swear, I don't remember ChickFilA until at least like 2007. Probably later, 2009, maybe 2010. Anyone else feel like that? And you would really have to answer if you're from the South, because I know they like opened Chick-fil-A's later up north. I lived in Florida for most of like my childhood, and I genuinely do not remember Chick-fil-A until like I was in middle school, so like 2009, 2010. So what the hell? Please tell me someone agrees with me, because that one messed my head up. I was like, girl, what? Because I just don't remember ChickFilA. And I feel like I would have liked it as a kid. Like, and I just never remember seeing it at the mall or anything. So I'm confused. All right, the next Mandela effect is a Mandela effect from a Mandela effect video, because I was watching this girl's TikTok and she was talking about a Babyface song like that I didn't know, so I couldn't relate to the Mandela effect, but I'll link it down below in case you do. She used these black cat emojis in her like TikTok, like on the screen, and I was like, when the hell did we get black cat emojis? Like, I have never seen that in my life. The black cat emoji did come out in 2020. It's not that old, but it's still new to the point where I have never in my life seen that, and I feel like bitches on Halloween would have gone nuts for that shit. And I didn't see. There's a bagel emoji? Fuck off. Is this bagel emoji? I have never seen that. I always talk about emojis that are missing, aka like the robber emoji, the igloo emoji, like just a couple different things that people remember being there. But we need to start talking about emojis that I've never seen before, because what the fuck is a bagel emoji? I have literally never seen that in my life. It has cream cheese on it and everything. What? Anyway, so the black cat emoji. I don't remember it. Obviously, like I just said, it came out in 2020, so honestly, there wasn't much time for me to remember it, but I would like to know if that update came before or after Halloween 2020, because I feel like bitches would have been using that on Halloween, right? The last Mandela effect we're gonna be talking about is about the Disney Castle. This one's interesting to me because I'm not quite sure what I remember. Basically, the Disney Castle at Walt Disney World in Florida. I kind of remember the Cinderella Castle being the entrance, and I saw this Mandela effect on TikTok, and I was like, okay, that's interesting, because I've felt like that too, but I never like heard anyone else really talk about it until this TikTok. So I would love to know your opinion on it. Do you remember the Cinderella Castle being like where you entered? I think the only rational thing I can think of in my head as to why we thought this is because as a kid, maybe it's like the big thing and you maybe just thought that was the entrance, but like in my head, I also remember it being much bigger, and I don't remember when it exactly flipped for me, because then now if you enter Disney World, it's like through Main Street and like the castle's like kind of far down. But I definitely remember the castle being closer, or if not, I remember walking through it to like get into the park, but that's not how it is. It's literally like kind of in the middle. So let me know what you guys remember. It's like kind of a faint memory that I have too. It's like some Mandela effects for me I'll have is like a faint memory where it's just like, it feels off, because I do remember it that way, but I definitely know that the castle is where it is. So that's where it's confusing to me. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to know. But that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these Mandela effects. And if you have any more, let me know below. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, because I'm always posting really dope ass shit on there. Subscribe for new videos every week, and I will see you guys later. Bye!